What's up everyone, it's Mike Sherrard, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys how to become a licensed real estate agent in Canada. Alright everyone, as mentioned, my name is Mike Sherrard, better known on social media as the Purple Realtor, and in today's video, I'm going to take you guys through step by step the process you need to go through in order to become a licensed real estate agent in Canada. So for those who don't know me, I'm from Calgary, Alberta in Canada, and there's so many videos out there online and on YouTube about how to become a licensed realtor, but due to the popularity of different people, largely those videos pertain to the United States. So because we have a different system up here, I'm going to explain how to become a licensed realtor in a province within Canada step by step. So the first thing you need to do is meet the 4 pieces of criteria in order to even enroll within the courses to begin studying for your license. Now, these 4 things are as follows: residency, language, age, and education. The first thing you need to adhere to is residency. So you must be a resident of Canada in some sort of way. Now, you can either be a citizen of Canada, you can have a permanent resident card, or you can have a work permit. The next thing is language. You need to be proficient in English. Now, English certainly does not have to be your first language, but in order to take the course within Canada, you need to have English as one of your fluent languages. The next thing is age. You need to be at least 18 years old. And lastly is the educational requirement, which states that you either have to have a GED or a high school diploma. And of course, if you've done post-secondary education, like myself, and went to university or college, you can of course provide your transcript from there. But the minimum requirement is to have a high school diploma or a GED completed. Now, once you have adhered and proven to adhere to those 4 pieces of criteria by providing things like transcripts, license information, data like that on yourself, you are able to now move forward into the courses that you need to take pre-registration in order to get your license. Now, these courses have to be completed within 18 months of registering. Speaking from experience myself, it's very, very easy to complete them well within that time. I finished mine within 2.5 months while working 13 hours a day full time. So I was just doing that on the side, and it only took about 2.5 months. So very easy courses, but let's get into the details of these courses to explain what you are going to have to do in order to pass them and what those courses look like. So the first thing you're going to do is take a free portion of the course, which is called the Introduction into a Career of Real Estate. This is very high level stuff that just explains what it is like when you become a realtor, what you're going to have to go through in terms of the courses that come after, and just very general information about the real estate profession and life as a realtor, what to expect, and what you're going to have to do going forward in order to be successful in this industry. The next thing is called the Fundamentals of Real Estate. And this is the main part of the course. Again, it is the fundamentals of real estate. So this goes into very generic information about becoming a realtor, things about the law around it, the history of it, the legal aspect, things you are obligated to do, and for your sellers and buyers. It's very high level. Again, it is the fundamentals. So this course might take you probably about 2/3 of the time in terms of studying and testing, but it's very, very easy. It's very basic. It explains the laws and the histories, all kinds of things like that that are very basic, but it is the fundamental course that you need to start with. It does cost about $1,300, and there's a test associated with that. Now, once you complete the fundamentals of real estate, this is where you get to decide where you want to go next. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about, do you want to do residential real estate, commercial real estate, rural, or do you want to get into property management? The course after the fundamentals of real estate is up to you. It depends on what you want to do, what you want to get licensed in. Of course, over time you can become licensed in all 4 of those, but to get started you need to choose just one of them. Now for me, of course, I obviously took the residential real estate course, and that cost about $850 again Canadian. And that is what goes into a bit more of a niche information about residential real estate specifically. It goes into things about working with sellers, working with buyers, listing a property, measuring a property, legal things to watch out for, how to adhere to the criteria of your certain province, things like that. So that is what that specific course is going to get into for you, depending on which one you pick. Over the course of taking the fundamentals of real estate and your choice of specialty, which for me again is residential, you're going to have to take 3 courses. Now, these 3 courses are all multiple choice. It gives you practices when you're going through the courses, so it's all going to be questions or certain scenarios that if you relatively have seen before, so you'll be quite prepared for it. And these courses are something that you need to get a minimum mark of 70% on. Now again, just being completely honest, they're very basic. Everyone can pass them. It's not that difficult, and if you go through the courses properly, you're going to be very well prepared. So this is not something to stress over whatsoever. And I know for myself, because I took the online courses and not in person, these tests that I had to do, I would go to the local college or university, SAIT here in Calgary, and they costed about $100 each. So that was an additional $300 charge, just in case you're trying to budget for taking your license, something to be aware of. Now, once you have finished all 3 of those tests, also signifying that you've finished all the courses, you're gonna now be able to apply for your license. This required, in my case, something like a thumbprint that is approved by the government. So this is just a final piece of ID that confirms that you are who you say you are before you get into it. Over the course of that process being submitted, you need to start choosing a brokerage. This is going to be something that is so crucial to getting started. A lot of people are going to downplay what brokerage means and what it means to sign up with the right brokerage. Now, I can speak from experience. It makes a huge difference which brokerage you decide to work with. I will link a video below on how to choose the right brokerage for you. It's not saying that it's going to be the one that I chose, but how to choose the right brokerage for yourself. Please watch that video. It's going to help you so much. Now, once you finally decide which brokerage you are going to work with, the broker from that brokerage is going to be able to submit for your final licensing. And once they get word back, you are officially a licensed realtor in Canada. All right, everyone, so let's do a quick recap. The first thing you need to do is submit your 4 pieces of criteria in order to adhere to the minimum requirements for getting your license in Canada, which comes down to residency, age, education, and after that, you need to complete the pre-registration courses within 18 months of registering. So that will be the fundamental of real estate, which everyone has to take. After that, you'll move on to either residential, commercial, rural, or property management. Those courses, again, $1,300 Canadian for fundamentals, $850 for the specialty. After you have done those courses and completed the coinciding 3 tests and achieved a grade of 70% or greater, you're able to start submitting for your final license. In that process, you can choose a brokerage. Once you have signed the papers with the brokerage, the broker will submit for your final licensing approval, and once you get the go-ahead, you are officially a licensed realtor in Canada. Please smash that like button. Comment below if you guys have any questions about the licensing program, or if you're in the process of getting your license right now in Canada. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Please subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Cheers.